Chapter 1. The Proposal. Princess Vera of the Draxian Empire stood before the human ambassador, her golden scales shimmering under the starlit throne room. Her 4 arms were clasped formally, her tail flicking in restrained anticipation. The court watched in silence as she extended the most honored tradition of her people, a royal proposal of bonding. "Ambassador Elias Carter," she declared, her voice resonating with regal authority, "by the ancient rights of my bloodline, I offer you the honor of standing at my side as consort. Together, we shall unite our peoples in peace and prosperity." The gathered nobles murmured in approval. The Draxians were a proud warrior race, and for their princess to choose a human, a species only recently discovered to possess unyielding resilience and cunning, was unprecedented. Elias, clad in his simple diplomatic attire, met her gaze. His dark eyes held no fear, only quiet resolve. "Your Highness," he said, bowing slightly, "I am deeply honored, but I must decline." A stunned silence fell. Vera's slit pupils narrowed. "Decline." The word was a hiss. No one refused a Draxian royal. Ever. Elias straightened. "With all respect, I cannot accept a bond born of political necessity. My people believe in choice, in love freely given. I will not be a token of alliance." The throne room erupted. Chapter 2. The Fury of a Scorned Princess. Vera's claws unsheathed. Her pride, her very honor, had been wounded. The human had not just rejected her. He had insulted her entire culture. "Then you leave me no choice," she snarled. "If you will not come willingly, I will take you." Elias raised an eyebrow. "Is that a declaration of war, princess?" She bared her fangs. "If necessary." The Draxian Empire mobilized within hours. Chapter 3. The War for a Man. Humanity had only just begun exploring the stars, but they were not defenseless. When the Draxian armada arrived at the edge of Sol System, they found Earth's fleets ready. Admiral Kova, Vera's most trusted warlord, transmitted a single demand: surrender Elias Carter or face annihilation. The human response was immediate. A single ship, unarmed, drifted toward the Draxian flagship. Aboard was Elias, standing alone on the viewscreen. "Princess," he said calmly, "you want me, not my world. So here's my counteroffer, a duel. You against me. If you win, I submit. If I win, you withdraw, forever." Vera laughed. A human challenging her in combat. Absurd. Accepted. Chapter 4. The Duel. The battle took place in neutral space, witnessed by both fleets. Vera, clad in her royal battle armor, towered over Elias. He wore only a reinforced exosuit, armed with nothing but a plasma dagger. She struck first, blindingly fast. But Elias dodged. The Draxians gasped. No one dodged Vera. Elias moved like liquid, anticipating her every strike. He wasn't stronger, he was smarter. He used her momentum against her, flipping her over his shoulder. Vera hit the ground, stunned. Before she could recover, Elias pressed his dagger to her throat. "Yield," he said softly. She stared up at him, chest heaving. This was no weakling. This was a warrior. And for the first time she understood. Chapter 5. The Realization. Vera lowered her claws. "You fought not out of hatred, but to spare lives." Elias nodded. "I won't be taken by force. But if you had asked, not as a princess but as Vera, perhaps my answer would have been different." Her pride shattered. She had been a fool. "I withdraw," she announced to the fleets. "This war is over." Epilogue. A new proposal. Months later, Elias stood in the same throne room. Vera, no longer in armor but in simple robes, approached him. "Elias Carter," she said, her voice softer now. "I ask you now not as royalty, but as a woman who has come to admire you. Would you consider me?" Elias smiled. "That," he said, "is an offer I can accept." And so, the war that began with a rejection ended with a kiss.